All right. Hello, party people. This is Amalia with XRAY FM from Portland, Oregon. I'm sitting here in Boise, Idaho at Treefort Music Festival with the Portland hailing Reptaliens. Hello, guys.
Hi.
How are y'all feeling this morning?
Pretty good.
Good.
Ready to play our last show
The last show? When's that happening
Ever.
tonight?
at 7 at Chorus Shrine.
7 at Chorus Shrine?
Yes, 7.
Very good.
Whoa. 7.
How's it been so far? I heard you played a skate park yesterday.
Yeah. That show was really fun.
Yeah.
We played right before Nappy Roots, and a bunch of kids were like,
It was unreal and awesome.
Is it different playing for kids than it is for other audiences? How does it change your set for you when you play?
I don't think it changes.
It's good.
Yeah, I think it's the same for everyone. Yeah, just do our thing.
It's definitely more fun to play for kids. They're just more excited.
Yeah.
It's just
They definitely start dancing around a lot more.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah, they're not shy.
Me neither. We were like playing in front of the whole thing was like a skate bowls everywhere, and then there was like a little risen spot in the center, and everywhere I would look, like while we were performing, you would just see like skateboarders popping up and like just doing crazy. They were all so good, and I would just like look around and see like human fireworks just like popping up and like doing cool tricks and then just disappearing back into the bowl. It was the coolest. It might have been my favorite show I've ever played.
Oh, that's
And
great.
Nappy Roots was there.
It's a plus.
Double plus.
Now there are 5 of you here on this couch, which I imagine is a similar space that you share in the van. I read recently you wrote on a post that when you're living van life on tour, you move as a unit and think as a unit. Talk a little bit about that, like what van life is, what the challenges are.
the group effect.
We've named it.
It takes us about 45 minutes to do anything because we just like so slowly move as a group, and like then like little like someone will go over here and then some other people go over here, and then like
It's just like this amorphous blob of human that can't do anything
yeah.
on time.
Yeah, I'm surprised we actually get anywhere.
It's all right. We're all here now.
Yeah.
It's working. How do you practice self-care on the road?
What was that?
Yeah.
As you can see, we showered today. That's
good.
Some of us.
We played with the soccer ball a lot.
Oh yeah, exercise.
In the van?
Yeah.
No ball in the van.
What were we playing hacky? Oh, we were playing hacky sack with the orange the other day. It was really fun, and it was like starting to get destroyed. Like citrus was flying everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
It was going bad, so we got bored. We also made up a game called Kick Bag, where you take a brown paper bag and it's way easier than hacky sack because it just like floats down real slowly, and then you kick bag.
I don't
It's
think
like
we have
hacky sack.
anything that is considered self-care in the classic term. It's kind of all just relative to the little things that make us happier on the road.
That's great.
That's a good answer.
And, D-Devils and just listening,
Watching The Bachelor.
watching The Bachelor in the van.
Yeah.
Who gets to decide on the content? Do you all rotate, or is there a hierarchy here?
We
They all
just-
kind of rotate,
That's good.
We all like the
and
same.
yeah.
You'll have good taste, I think.
We love
Socialism.
good taste.
That's good. Very good. What was the weirdest show that you've played so far,
Oh, ever?
recently or ever?
Recently.
Oh, I should have a stock answer for
That
this.
one climbed up the mountain.
Oh my, yeah.
Over there.
Yeah. Do you want to talk about that?
That was
In
No.
San Francisco, these kids put on like it's like some old, I don't even know what it is. It was like this giant hill in like a park, and we had to like carry all our amps up it, and it was like
a
this.
sand dune.
Oh yeah, it was all
It was
sandy.
not just like a nice grassy hill. It was like a 4-story sand dune. And Julian had this amp at the time that was so heavy that we called it Big Daddy Bastard. And we were like trying to like borrow other people's gear so we didn't have to like carry a whole drum kit, all of our amps, all of our gear up this giant like sand dune. And they were like, no, you guys were using your stuff for backline. And we're just like trudging up this hill. And then as soon as we get there, it's like this old bunker that's like over sand dunes. And there's like the ocean. It was in San Francisco, so you like saw water on the other side. And there were like 5 drum kits. Everybody had been told the
Yeah.
same thing. And like,
And it was
just
just
so
like
funny.
a giant like dust like dust cloud storm kicking up there, and all our gear was like super dusty. It kind of just felt like the cops were gonna come any moment. We were like, but it was a fun show.
Good.
Or the one in Lakewood, outside of LA. We played this house show, and we had a day off, and so these kids asked us if we would play the show, and we were like, yeah, sure. So we show up, and there's like his mom and his grandma inside this window, just kind of like sitting watching TV, and then to the left in the driveway is just this goth dude with dreads and a skirt on, just like screaming and slapping the bass like a mofo. And there was a dog, and he was really nervous. And
It was also outside, and it was like 50 degrees, or maybe probably colder.
yeah,
than
it was pretty cold. But just kind of like the juxtaposition of that show was just like, where the hell are we, and what are we doing?
The parents just hanging out in the house was probably my favorite part of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like the whole family.
Very cool. Well, where is next for you guys after Treefort?
Houston, Texas.
Houston, Texas.
So, yeah, and that's where we meet up with Turnover for our. Hello. Yeah, the next show after this one is in Houston, Texas, and that's our first date with Turnover for the national tour that we're doing with them,
Okay.
and we're looking forward to it a lot.
How has the new body of work changed from the past?
Oh man. Well, I feel like the first like round of songs was like really experimental for all of us. Just like we'd never written music in this style together before, and I never sang before, and now I think like we had a lot of different like we're just trying to find ourselves in the first record, and I think now we kind of know we found ourselves.
Oh, good. Oh, good.
I also feel like lyrically, like the first album is like more like storytelling type songs, and it's kind of like you like looking like towards like outer, whatever that word is for that. And then it seems like lyrically on the new album, it's a lot more like personal and like actually like you type stuff.
There's still like stories and characters and like analysis and interpretation of like weird cult stuff and just weird obsessions, but then there's also a lot of like self like analyzing and like yeah and yeah, it's like more personal, I guess.
How have different audiences responded to that work for you? Have you seen different interaction and engagement with folks as you've gone throughout the country?
I think so. We have 2 singles released for the record that's coming out on April 26th. And we were kind of nervous to start playing new songs because people aren't familiar with them, and we're already like such a small band in the first place that it's kind of scary releasing new music and just hoping that people connect with it. But people have been showing up to shows and like dancing to them and singing along, which we did not expect them to be so hyped about it already.
There's this one girl who was like singing along to like all the songs, and then we played like a song that we haven't released yet, and she was like kind of singing, but we could tell there's no way she could have known the words because the song's not out, but she was just like singing to it.
She wants to know it so bad.
I totally do that too.
It was cool.
Just a bunch of syllables coming out of her mouth. That's good. How has your Treefort been so far, and what music discoveries have you made that really speak to you on this trip?
Oh, who was
What
last
was
night?
last night? Wilson?
Rick Wilson.
Rick Wilson.
was cool.
We
Yeah.
saw him at Linden Building last night, and it
And then
was
who was after that?
The Sudan Archive.
Sudan Archives.
That blew my shit.
Nice stuff.
Terrible.
It blew my top off.
It did.
It was great.
I was there.
Nappy Roots.
Nappy Roots.
Nappy Roots
Yeah,
was really
was
fun.
like-
Nappy Roots is definitely
Nappy Roots.
show,
They're, like,
but
aging in
I'm also
reverse.
from Kentucky too, so I was a little biased.
What?
I didn't realize you were from Kentucky.
The horses?
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna take a left turn here. If you could be any animal, what would it be?
Dog.
Dog.
Dog. Breed specific? Ages.
Anyone.
No, I don't know. I think I'd want to be like some kind of aquatic underwater animal or fish or something.
Okay, but you
'Cause-
have to be a sea anemone.
But sea anemone has many amenities.
And his enemies are
We
manatees.
we have a tongue twister that we always do, but none of us can really do it.
I can.
A sea anemone has many amenities, but his enemy is manatees.
Oh, good boy.
Very good. All right.
Dolphin.
Dolphin. Very good.
The tongue twister.
Yeah, we also get the same food all the time too.
Yes.
Yeah, they know how to eat.
Yeah.
Connected somehow.
Also would kill sharks.
You would kill
What?
a shark?
Yeah.
I'd be a red velvet couch for sure.
You heard it here. He's going to be a red velvet couch. Is it a tufted couch?
Either or, really.
That kind of is your like spirit animal.
We saw one at South by in this coffee shop, and he just like started floating toward the couch.
Couches are good. I felt like it was a good space for you here. Thought of you. Well, folks, what are you looking forward to most in the coming year?
Travel,
Yeah.
touring,
I just can't wait for this record to come out.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
seeing our
26th.
dog.
April 26th.
Very good.
April
Is there a
26th.
release party yet? Show?
We're randomly playing in Portland at the Wonder Ballroom on the 25th, so we're doing like a soft release
Okay.
in town, which works out like really well.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
Good. Well, we look forward to seeing you. Thank you all so much for speaking with us today.
Oh,
And
thank you.
Thank
good luck in
you.
the van.
Thank you.
X-ray.